Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm just going off straight off the cuff about Christopher Mitchell and the greatest deception and MLM scammer ever. The way he projects, that's his biggest thing. What he tries to do is, he lost the YouTube channel, so now he goes on and he has Facebook posts, and he's not having a whole lot of traction, but he does have a lot of suckers. And when he hits this cold spell in gambling on sports, it'll probably really sink him. I mean, you can't, like I said, if you can get 55, 56%, you're really considered good. A lot of people have been telling me he's buying picks from other touts, which, you know, hopefully he's got the right one. There's a couple out there that can make you some money, but you know, he's paying for picks, I'm sure. He doesn't have enough hours in the day to do what he does. So you got rid of the Lexus, traded it on a 2023 Tahoe. Cars to me don't have a whole lot of, you know, it's really a stupid investment. You know, look, he's always driven junk his whole life. So, you know, now he's got to keep the certain image, you know, so he's got the Tahoe. Why did he trade in the Lexus? Who cares? That's his business. And I really don't care, but you know, it's come to my attention that he's traded in the car, and I'm sure that's a money-losing deal. So let's talk about projection. It's when you're trying to make yourself look so good and make the other person look so bad that they want to be like you. You know, do you really want to gamble on sports day in and day out and do it for a living? You know, his son and wife went MIA for several weeks. You know, it's got to be hard. It's hard being married to an alcoholic, a drug user, laziness, bad people. So she's married to a guy that just refuses to work. So what does he do? The main source of income he has is his inner circle, getting young people and dumb people to pay his monthly bills. $1,000 a month. Don't make sense. I just can't figure that out. So here's the way he's making money twofold. First, guaranteed money from the inner circle, just people that are brain dead. And then second of all, people that use his strategies and go to bet online and lose. He gets 35% of their losses. So he wins both ways. He wins when they pay him, and he wins when they lose. So guys, if you really want to do yourself a favor, don't follow his link and don't give him your losses. It'll be a little bit better pill to swallow than just paying him when you lose. So he's gone on and posted videos of him and his wife to show this happy family. I'm telling you, there's nothing happy doing what he does day in and day out. There's nothing happy. He admits it's stressful. So he goes to Ohio, probably to try to find Stacy and try to do some videos and get people thinking they're a family. So he goes and drops off and he does the same old video. He goes to his mom's, the cemetery, and talks about his sad life. You know, that's sad enough. I'm sure his dad, Paul Mitchell's looking at him thinking, God, my son's a scammer. Because there's nothing, the whole family's just reek scam. You're going to gamble. You're going to do this. Everything is fast money. Let's take advantage of idiots and suckers. So he pulls out this video, and I got to read it because I talked to you about projection, and this one's really classic. This shows you everything. What he says is projected on the truth. I filed for divorce yesterday from my wife, Stacy. Just to keep any rumors and false gossip from spreading on social media, I've decided to let you hear it from me personally. Look, he lost his YouTube channel. He had this guy, Adam Lyons, believing he was some YouTube sensation with millions and millions of followers. Nobody knows Christopher Mitchell. Nobody knows Christopher Mitchell. When you look up Christopher Mitchell, it comes up all negative. It's not because of haters. It's because of people that have to expose his stupid scamming routine, you know? So he's going to tell us personally about his divorce. Read this entire post, yada, yada. Our marriage has been crumbling for a while now. That's probably true. So there's the projection number one. We've been faking it and living a lie for over a year. That's projection number two, correct. I'm very well known in the gambling world, and I've done my best to try to keep a private life, but it's just not possible. That's a lie. Nobody knows him in the gambling world. So I'm letting the cat out of the bag. Stacy has cheated on me many times with both men and women. There's projection number three. Who's really been with men and women? It's actually Christopher in his gay porn and his bisexual to Stacy. Those are facts, you know. He swore in a Bible he's never done gay porn, and what has he done? Gay porn. So projection number three. So he's projecting it onto Stacy, and Christopher probably has cheated. I've been with her for 10 years, and I didn't know that she was bisexual until 6 months ago. So that's probably Stacy. That's probably Stacy, because let's face it, a lot of these gay men, they prey off of other rich gay men. So those are facts. So Christopher could have found himself some older gay men that would probably fall victim to paying Christopher Mitchell. We got in many fights about her cheating, and a couple of times I lost my temper and punched her out of anger. That's probably a true statement. So that's projection number four. He's probably laid hands on a woman, because at 5'6", that's what these mental midgets do. She had to disappear for a while because I gave her a black eye and a broken jaw. Probably overdoing it some, but she probably left because she was just pissed off. I've made several $1 million in the last few years, and not too long ago, I caught her funneling my money into her lover's bank account. See, it says funneling my money. You know, these are stuff that, you know, a narcissistic loser like Christopher Mitchell would actually believe. I had major health issues resulting in a lot of physical pain in my back and joints. Projection number four. I've tried practically everything to get well, but when nothing's helped, I turn to painkillers. Probably a true statement, probably 5. I've now been addicted to them for months, and it's getting worse. That just adds even more problems to our relationship. Probably too. I couldn't handle the lies, deceit, and betrayal anymore. With the things going on, financially decided to end it and move on with my life. I love my son more than anything in this world. And since I make all the money and Stacy doesn't, I can afford to get the best legal team to award me full custody of baby Christopher. That's probably another projection. That's the way he's thinking. Thanks so much. More drama behind our relationship. Feeling at least the truth has now been told. Since today is the first day of the month, it's April Fool's. Ha 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 ha. Let's make fun of the marriage and get that. I already knew from the beginning, because that's what he does all the time. But, you know, then he puts these fake smiles. You know, nobody can fake a smile and fake a laugh more than Christopher Mitchell. So he puts his, and this is an old picture, by the way. The kid's not a year old. So he has this old fake picture in there from way back when. So that's old news. And then he goes to the casino and he's showing you winning tickets. He's betting on women's collegiate basketball. That's a degenerate, people. That's a degenerate. And the way degenerates rationalize when they play a woman's sport or something really crazy like darts or whatever they're going to bet on, they say, whatever I can make money on. Guys, you have to have an idea of what's going on in the game and who's playing and lineups and all types of things. It's just, He's guessing. He plays the guessing game. So then he's going on to the casino, showing you all these great foods, telling you the pit boss is giving him free food, doing all this crazy stuff. Just ways to get you foreigners, you older people, you young people to believe in him. Guys, there's nothing to believe. If you guys want to gamble and do what he does, reach out to me. Leave it in the comments section. Reach out to me. I'll give you just as good of picks and stuff that Christopher Mitchell can do absolutely free. There's no magic to this. He doesn't have some secret ingredient to make himself a winner other than getting money from you guys. He's asking you for money. I'm not asking you for anything. Okay? So I'm trying to update you on all his posts and his ridiculous stuff. I have to add them up because they're just so stupid. I don't want to just come on here every day and read the stupid stuff that he does. Here's another great post of his. Money rules the world that we live in. People lie to get money. That's Christopher. People steal to get money. That's definitely Christopher. People cheat to get money. That's definitely Christopher. Look at these. Look at the way he does this. People enslave themselves at a job that makes them miserable to get money. First of all, I have a bunch of friends, and nobody I know feels enslaved. Nobody I know hates going to their job. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody that says, hey, I hate what I do. They get paid well and they love what they do. I don't get that. If you have friends like that, then they need to either A, get another job, or B, go find something they absolutely love and take a pay cut and do it, because he makes everybody, he thinks everybody that works doesn't get paid well. That's his concept, because why? He hangs around low IQ people. You never seen anybody that Christopher Mitchell hangs out, but when he does these videos, they're always a fast talker or a fast buck or somebody that's involved in his MLM schemes, or somebody from his crazy past that he brings in. He doesn't have any normal friends. Not that I do either. Some people say money isn't important. These people are obviously in denial. Money is extremely important. It ranks right up there besides oxygen. Another MLM tactics. You can't live without it. However, the problem with money is that 90% of the human race don't have any. The elite don't want you to know anything about money. Simply not true. They want you to be broke and dependent on them. Simply not true. Money isn't going to come to you. You have to go out and get it. Like scam people, Christopher. Like get these inner circle jerks to send you money each month. You find their weaknesses and you exploit them. You find out how mentally low and they have no self-esteem, so they're turning to a complete scam artist like yourself. You know, so he goes on today I have money. He talks about the hundreds of thousands of dollars he lost over the years gambling. Yeah. Stacy, it's going to get even older and older and older, and I don't blame you when you leave. You're the one that holds this together. So when you do leave for the extended periods of time, I notice he doesn't put up as many videos, and he goes dormant and kind of just, you know, he gets lost. You can tell by his actions. You can tell by a lot of things he does. He really shows it in his videos. He talks about go life, go life, go life. He talks about going to Wrigley Field to the Cubs opening day game. Talks about him being a little boy growing up watching Chicago Cubs on Channel 9, WGN. Just the same old rhetoric he always does. And then he's got a very old picture, reproduced pictures. You know, he loves reproducing old stuff. I'm trying to just do this. Talks about another MLM tactic. If the reason why doesn't make you cry, then it's not big enough. Just always, always, always trying to pump people up to believe that he has the golden egg. You know, same tactics. Talks about how how that baby Christopher's the reason why, like the same old garbage they all do. But you can see the pictures that he's posting are old pictures. Then he goes on to laying money all over the table and showing you hundreds of thousands of dollars. You also got to remember, this is the same guy that's been busted with prop money. Why would you even have access to prop money? He admits it too. So only believe, unless you see this guy in person and you're seeing him in person, don't believe him. This guy's a pathological liar. He's been a pathological liar his whole entire life. So he's been going to hockey games, trying to paint this image of happiness and wealth. Him and his wife going to the Blackhawks game, yada, yada, same old stuff. And the reason I can see, here's how stupid he is. He talks about his family being together. This is 5 days ago. And the kid's young. It's an old picture put in, which is fine. Who cares? I'm just saying the guy is a complete liar. Talks about how much money he makes in the casino. Never any proof. You know, if you wanted to prove anything, all you got to do is pull up your history. That's all you have to do. Pull up your history. Remember, he said he was going to do that? That lasted one time. Because the history doesn't lie. Then he shows all these winning tickets. Or, I'm sorry, he shows all these tickets. I placed a $5,000 bet on Banker. Player got a natural 8, and he got a natural 9. He says that very rarely happens. That's probably a true statement, but I've seen it happen more times than you could believe as a spectator. Then he talks about a tornado coming while he's at the casino, and he goes on Facebook to post and ask questions. People, what should I do? Stacy tells me a bad storm is coming through, that I need to get home. So he has to go to this Facebook audience, all 38 people that would probably chime in, and some tell him, if you're making money, stay at the casino. You know, get a comp room, come back in the morning. I guarantee you, my wife calls, tells me there's a storm coming through and I need to get home. There's a 99.9% chance I'm going home. I mean, she's basically saying, get your butt home. You've been there too long. There's more to that. It ain't a storm. She's sick of having the kid all alone. There's a lot of things. It's just not normal for somebody to say there's a storm coming through. That means get your ass home. You know, it's not she's concerned about a storm. He's a grown man. You know, that means she's sick of him sitting there gambling all day long. You know, that's how you read that. Christopher Mitchell's been a predator his whole life. He preys off of people and their weaknesses of trying to find a better life. That's why he shows these desserts, these drinks, these lobsters, these steaks. You know, he doesn't care. You know, he's a predator. He preys off of weak, desperate people. You know, showing all this flash. You know, I can tell you he doesn't have the traction that he did on YouTube. You know, it's not, Facebook's a dead platform. It really is. You guys that know how to reach out to Facebook, report his channel, because Facebook frowns upon gambling big time and illegal scams like this. So guys, if you guys really want to put a dent and really ruin his whole everything, I've reached out to Facebook probably 50 times report the channel, but I don't know what the deal is. If you guys know somebody or have a different email and can report it, you get YouTube you get Facebook to take away the inner circle page. If Facebook knew that he had a private group that was paying him money month after month after month, they would yank his channel down and terminate it. You know, and these people that pay him money, they have low self-esteem, and they're really, you know, buying friendship. They're not buying gambling advice. Because if Christopher Mitchell was making this crazy money, you don't see anybody on YouTube making videos giving him a plus. You don't hear anybody making videos telling him how great he is. All these millions of followers. There's nothing out there online that says how great he is. You know, he's a streaky person, and I guarantee you, gambling wise, he's going to lose his bankroll before he has anything set aside. Look at that Adam Lyons. They parted ways unfriendly. Adam yanked down all Christopher Mitchell's videos. Adam Lyons is the one that reached out to Christopher for YouTube advice, how to build passive income, how to build a channel, how to make all this money. But Adam Lyons must have caught a lot of flack, because when I reached out to Adam Lyons for a comment after he found out all the stuff, he won't even answer. Before, tell me more, tell me the proof, tell me the proof. And every time I gave him the proof, he had some, lame advice. The guy's an absolute idiot. He's another quick buck artist. Adam Lyons, I'm going to do a video on you. You're a fast talker, kind of a slimy character. I mean, there's a video that somebody sent me. I guess he was in his 20-somethings on YouTube 10, 14 years ago, I guess, showing you how to pick up women. And let me tell you something, Adam Lyons, you have zero game. Zero. You had no game. That was a lame video showing how you stand next to women, how you pick up on them. You have zero games. Adam Lyons, it's like listening to Christopher Mitchell rattle all stuff. They're weak. Christopher Mitchell is an MLM talker. He's not a pickup artist, maybe in the X-rated industry, but these guys are getting called out. Cheetos, you're another scammer. I got a whole video to do just nothing on Cheetos. I'm getting irritated by all these people. They come on here and they run their mouth talking about how you can there's no system to beat the casino. For every angle you have, the casino's got the advantage. There's no winning Willy Wonka golden ticket. Guys, get that through your head. You can bet the thirds, you can bet 2/3, but when you lose, guess what? You lose 2 times. It's so stupid. If you're going to bet something, bet red or black or odd or even, and just hope green don't line up and do that game. That's 50-50. Bore yourself to tears because you got to lay down a big bet and try to win something and split. If you're going to do it long term, it's going to be back and forth like a tennis match. Guys, go get a job. Go better your life. Is that really something you want to do? Just sit there and play odd or even and hope you get a streak? Hope you don't get a losing streak? Does that not sound? I mean, Cheetos now is copied Christopher Mitchell's game. Cheetos used to go out here and just bash the living daylights out of Christopher Mitchell. Did get good videos. And then he turned out to be Christopher Mitchell, Canadian style. Y'all Cheetos fans out there, just remember he's the same thing. He's the Canadian version of Christopher Mitchell, total scumbag. I actually have no beef with him, but when it comes right down to it, he's a scammer. There's no winning ways to beat the casino. He charges. He asks for money. He's just a poor man's version of Christopher Mitchell. If I didn't call out Cheetos, I wouldn't be doing the whole thing any justice. I probably waited way too long, but these videos take time. I don't have nothing that I've rehearsed. I'm speaking to you just like you're in my living room. So guys, I want to appreciate all the support you give me, all the emails, and I'm sorry the videos have taken so long to post. I really am, because I have to wait till he produces something so I can comment and read it. The guy is kind of really, you ask me the status of Christopher Mitchell, he's relying on the inner circle people to just keep funneling him money over and over again. And he's just, like I said, if you win with him, you're eventually going to lose with him, because you're not going to win forever. But when you lose, he's getting 35% of your losing if you're betting on his Bet Online affiliate link. He's getting 35%. So when you lose, he wins. Just remember that. Guys, open up your own account. Go to a different casino than he plays at. You don't need to do anything with him. I'm telling you, you must feel foolish knowing you're paying him when you lose. Those are facts. This guy's a professional scammer, a professional MLM. He's been in MLM his whole life. All she's done is taken his MLM to the gamblers, and he's marketing the same old rhetoric that he would be if he was peddling some MLM product, multi-level marketing. That's all he's doing. He's repackaging it. Let's bash your just over broke job. Let's bash what you do for a living. I don't know anybody, that I talk to that would do what he does. That's why, and then he comes back, because you don't have fear, because you don't. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you that household is miserable. I guarantee you there'll be a time that comes when Stacy does split. This isn't a long-term anything. So guys that are in his inner circle, I reach out to you guys. You can always reach me at doublejackpot01@gmail.com. Any of you guys can reach me out. I'm trying to save you guys from losing. I'm trying to save you guys from supporting a scam artist. And I just want you guys to know that you're not going to do what he does, because you don't have the people sending you free money so he can do what he does. And I guarantee you he's not making money long-term on sports. It's going to come back. Okay, it's going to come back. He's not going to win, and he's going to lose. And baseball is a tough sport. And guys, I want to thank each and every one of you guys. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video.